All right, Ted, it's your show. Run it the way you want.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy for Nerds by Nerds. I'm Ted. I'm going to be your DM tonight and their DM tonight.
So you're running the game for them. Sweet. We have you guys to help us out against this beholder.
Just jump on in.
Type in the comments below, I believe in Nerdarchy, and maybe the party will survive.
We're somewhere in, mid to low 20s for session on the Curse of Narkitas game. Let's start here. Introduce yourself and who you're playing, and we'll get into it.
I'm David. I'm playing Thanos. He's a human druid. He's also he always has his little companion buddy, Dargan, who is a pseudo dragon with him at all times.
You're my boy, Blue.
Did you say druid or did you say wear ankylosaurus? Because I think
that's really more apropos.
Same thing.
My name is Kurt. I am playing a drow diplomat named Henri Jean-Jacques d'Ambrenoir, but my friends call me Lucky.
At least they would if I have any friends.
Dang.
More than me, sir.
Nerdarchy's Dave here playing Uthengar of Clan Black Iron, and I will be your resident in Death Tyrant Slaying tonight.
Nerdarchy Ryan. I'm playing Lord Lyndon Hemsworthy, Mayor of Gryphongaffe and hero of the town. And that's my resume. Hopefully I survive through this battle to continue mayoring.
Indeed. I am Scott Garibay, and I am playing Aeson Shardgale. He is a human wizard with a criminal background. He is aided by Sikrik, an Aarakocra veteran from the City of Glory, and Boken, who is a human wizard.
Nathan Nerdarch here, playing Arbalason Mirdan, a noble merchant, high elf, cleric of nature.
All right, so you guys have been journeying for a while, seeking out a Death Tyrant. You must defeat it, take the skull, powder it as one of the ingredients needed to destroy or get rid of, not quite certain what's going to happen, the spear that you guys have been traveling, that you've been carrying with you. Now, 2 sessions ago, you made it to the Beholder's lair, fought off some of its early guards. Then, before you knew it, you were whisked away to an alternate dimension. You found out what was happening and made it back. So you are now in the lair of the Death Tyrant. As a reminder, everything about the room that you guys are, the tunnel that you guys are in, is not designed for humanoids. Every wall is sloped. Everything is spherical or curved. To the point that it is quite clear that the designer of said place is of an alien mindset. It is not liking hard-cut corners that you guys are used to seeing.
Is it too late to go just kill the unicorn now? And we can come back to this. We can check this off the list later.
We're already here.
But just putting that idea out there.
All that marching for naught.
That's true. It is really the blisters on my feet. Oh, you should see it. It's just dreadful. Now the soul down here to oil and massage my feet. Well,
now, mind you, he's saying this from the back of the cart.
Yes. Yeah.
As Lyndon has not done a lot of walking in the Underdark.
Lyndon, I do
or
not think you're
Overdark
wrong.
either, for that matter.
I do not believe we have ever been closer to death than walking into what we are walking into now.
Well, I mean, Tyrese did dive beside me.
At Scott's phrase, you all hear in your mind echoing laughter.
Sound effects.
But we all knew that pursuing the death of Narkitas would take us past many challenges, and this might be the greatest of them all.
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
So the tunnel just runs 2 ways?
Right now, you're on a straight path. You have an idea that, based on where you were previously, forward is the way to go to get deeper into where this creature is expected to be.
Well, onward. Then we march.
Absolutely.
Scott, you hear a voice into your head. You Kirk Death, turn back now. Only doom lies ahead.
No, this is good.
Does it seem recognizable at all?
No.
Okay. I will, actually just say to myself, we always knew.
Are you saying this visibly out?
Yeah. I will say, we must go through the fire to bring Narcitus down.
Laddie, I fear that might be the case.
Make a will save.
We got it. All right.
No, thank you.
What about Will?
All right.
That doesn't
Ugly, yeah.
good from here. Is
All
that
right.
a 4?
Yes, that is a 4. And it is...
Oh, I have 2 inspiration.
Almost there.
I have 3 inspiration.
I don't know if I have any. I have 1 mark in my paper,
I
but I don't
have-
change that.
That is a 5.
Nice. All right. So, do you have 1, Nate? Inspiration.
Yeah, one.
You want to spend that inspiration?
No.
All right. So, he hears this voice. He says out loud that we must go through the fire. He collapses to the ground, clutching at his head. You feel as if your brain is on fire.
I will cry out and and then writhe.
So you writhe for not but a couple seconds. I don't know what any of you do as your companion lies on the ground, clutching his head, screaming in pain.
I'll go
Is
over.
this normal for him?
When he falls to the ground, hurting, in pain, I was going to go over to him. Like, what ails you?
Say, I
I'm
think
looking,
we are
I'm
being
checking it
attacked
over.
So
psychically.
As this happens, the pain slowly begins to ebb, and it doesn't completely go away. It's like almost as if there's like a pulse, like in the back of your head, like almost as if someone has put their hand between your brain and the skull and just doing this. It feels really weird.
Wow. I will tell them, just as we have been, as Narcitus has reached out to us from the void in the past, even reaching into our minds and our dreams, he assaults my mind even now.
Sure, it isn't the beastie down in here.
It does the Death Tyrant. Well, I mean, a beholder. I do. What I am hearing now does not sound like a beholder
What are you hearing?
or a Death Tyrant. I am hearing that only woe will greet us as we move forward.
How many Death Tyrants have you heard?
That does make me curious of that. A few?
Speaking of woe, you don't have your deck out.
That is true. You're
And no wonder why you're in so much pain.
Yes, that is why
Separation
I'm
anxiety.
unsettled. I shall thank you for the reminder. Get that right now. Say, I realize why I am of woe. I have not consulted Taroka today. Yes, it's
I
going to
love
take me a
this.
minute, but yeah.
The self-fulfilling prophecy deck.
It's never been wrong, not once.
A whispered voice is heard over your shoulder, Dave, in a direction you know no one is there. Your companion speaks wise words. Perhaps turning back now would be wise.
Ha! You're a fool indeed. You do not know my companion. He is mad, I tell you. I will not even bother to look in the direction. I'll just tromp down the hallway.
Make a will save with advantage then.
Oh crap! That was a 17. Oh, I got a 19 on the die.
All right. So
And
you do not seem phased.
I will cry out. I'll say, there are many things ancient Shardgale is guilty of. Retreat has never been one of them.
Recklessly charging into
Only Dave heard.
headlong into danger.
Only Dave heard that voice. Or
All
only
right.
Gryphongar, I should say.
I'll say, now while you speak woe for us, let us see what the Taroka shall tell us, which will be truth. The healer, the beast, and the merchant. The
Well, the
is
healer
with
and the
us.
merchant.
Yeah. The healer is with us.
Dragonborn guy?
I am
the
the beast.
The merchant is with us, which means the voices speak true. We head to the beast, which is in the center. Perhaps Perhaps we should. Perhaps Lyndon was right. Perhaps we should go to the unicorn.
Well,
I am unsettled.
it is too late now.
Let us continue.
As you walk, each of you, just a brief flash enters your mind, and you all see something slightly different. But however your character would envision your failure at this task, be it death here or the demon lord Narquitus sitting atop the ruined citadel of Gryphongaffe, the sun scorching down upon your remains, being miles and miles away from your home. However your character would worst envision it races through your skull. It happens in a flash, but you picture it in perfect and utter detail.
All that too, and I'm horribly dressed while all these bad things are happening.
I must ask you, will you promise that when we return to Gryphongaffe, you will make sure that I am not in last year's fashion?
We'll make sure to sort you out. I've
I had a terrible chill.
I've collected some treasures from my time down here, so I must live to return them and to make some fantastic new fashions. It'll be the heights
Yes,
of...
that bolt of cloth you have. I missed commissioning a new outfit. From the very best tailor.
I have some things,
I've ever
boots
had.
of dragon turtle I can make, or quaddle feathered caps, perhaps.
Perhaps.
True.
This terrible
That's
vision
quite
I've
cool,
born
isn't it?
reminds me. There was the magics you were speaking of, Elf. You said you were going to enact it upon our good friend Aislinn and
Yes.
the boy.
Are your characters young too?
Yeah.
That's funny. I love it.
Yes, that is true. Come close.
It's easiest for
Sure.
new players to actually play more to their mindset. And tonight's session is brought to you by Beholders.
Beholders, here's the looking at you.
They've only got eyes for you.
It is Valentine's Day coming up.
That's right.
As denoted by tonight's DM's bribe, brought to you by Kurt.
Does that make you Kurt's Valentine?
It does.
Well, he gave one to my wife first, so I don't know.
It's like a couples thing. It's open-minded, you know. We live in a day and age of polyamory, and
I get back from the Wawa run, and she's like, "Yeah, Kurt gave me chocolates," and I'm like, "What? What?"
So I'm going to cast Death Ward on both of you. May the natural order protect you from unnatural things.
Nice.
What is the duration on that?
8 hours.
Nice.
So I feel confident.
We died
So
8 hours.
8 hours and 1 minute later.
Our bodies are skewered.
you wouldn't be that cruel. 8 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You kidding me? 8 hours and 1 second.
No. 7 hours and 59 seconds later.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. Oh, it's the full 8 hours.
Yes, that is. I'm
There
using
you go.
that. So, the tunnel begins to widen, and you're used to having to walk a little bit more slanted unless you walk in a complete single file line and step directly in front. So it's actually it's smoother for you guys to travel, and you're not as weird in your gait as you continue on. So, Sickrick, does he fight with a longsword?
He does.
He's been walking, blade in hand, steadfast in his resolve, and he's been chatting back and forth with Boken, as he's wont to do. And he approaches you, Lord Asen.
Gosh,
He
everybody's
approaches
sitting
you
on
and
Boken.
says, Lord Asen, we are clearly going into trouble, and I am your man.
Can I get an advance?
That should not be a problem. I pay them extremely well.
He absolutely
Yeah,
does. It
that's
pays
true.
them way more than they're worth.
Yeah.
So he's like, what we face is supposed to be, a creature of legend. are like you make an insight roll. We'll go with
got
that
it.
way.
He's malting. He's malting.
That's right.
He wants the.
All right, so you see that there's some trepidation in his voice, and he's like, you have paid, and therefore I will go forth, but I am not certain that I am up to the task here. Do you wish me to go into the fray with you?
Oh, it is an excellent question.
Yes.
I
you were
think-
expendable.
Did you just hire yourself a chicken?
I'll say Sikrik and Boken. We have had many adventures together, and we have escaped by the skin of our teeth many times. I actually believe this is the first time it is most likely we shall all die. That has never occurred before. I've always believed in the morning that there was a path through. Now that path is so narrow that I cannot ask either of you to go
You have
with me.
ventriloquism. You should make chicken noises come out of him.
Yeah, to go with me.
Boken caresses her jar, and
Yes.
almost like it's a child, and she's like, should you want, I will go with you even into the realm of death. I have no problems going.
I know this to be true. Sikrik, I now task you. Please go with Boken to the surface and await for us there. And be safe.
We were going to use our haste spell.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't great.
You son of a bitch.
Are you a
My last payment was over 1,000 gold
Cocran?
to them. Like, it was ridiculous, but...
So,
Alright.
What
Farewell.
sort of warrior is this that chickens out at the last minute?
someone with 6 hit dice.
Whatever.
A zombie. A one-round zombie. It's like,
It's only if he. This is why the
It makes my
drow
life
have never
much
been
simpler.
conquered by a circus race.
Well, there is that as well.
You don't see me sending off my hirelings that I didn't pay.
What hireling do you have?
With the dwarves.
Oh.
We do have the dwarves.
Yes.
Actually,
It is what must
models
be.
for them out here.
Are you bringing Boris? Is Boris going to ride and die with
Yes.
And Shay? What is Shay going to do? Shay is his own person.
Shay is currently acting like a treasure chest.
In the back secrets backpack.
That's not the mimic, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
That's my fun little
Yep, indeed.
doggy. So, the tunnel begins to widen even further. You have the idea that you're entering into.
Well, before she goes, have her cast haste on me.
How long is it
Haste
last?
has been cast.
All right. Probably not long enough, but I feel better than
I'm
that.
right here.
Just a minute.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to help.
It's a minute.
1 minute.
It is 1 minute.
Runs as fast as he can into the lair.
Even faster. Wow.
So, you are entering into an antechamber. But again, as opposed to it being a complete square room, it's
Spherical.
It's a sphere.
My sphere.
All
My sphere.
360 degrees.
Yes.
Even this way, so it would be like a bowl.
Yes, absolutely.
We're in a wheel.
And to save time, everything that you are going to encounter room-wise is shaped like that.
It's the perfect shape.
It is the
Exactly.
perfect shape. Where into this room does the passageway enter? Halfway up the wall, at the bottom?
Halfway up the wall.
Of course it does.
Oh, well, getting down's easy. I just go to the edge and slide. It's round, right? Like a slide.
Indeed.
Is it stone?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Smooth.
completely. Almost as if it works
And
by magic.
How big, how big is this room?
The room is probably about 150 foot.
So we can't see the others unless it's lit. Is it lit?
Now.
Okay, so,
Yeah, so it goes to the edge of your vision.
even my vision.
Even your vision, sir.
But I can see 120 feet of it in this perfectly spherical. And Are there
If you
any-
run and jump and spin at the same time, you can see everything.
I could jump 30 feet and then fall and see everything as it was approaching me at the terminal velocity.
You hear magical gigglings from above
Which means
you.
it's going 75 feet up. Okay.
Lord, kids.
They only get bigger.
Yeah, but they don't do that as much when they get bigger.
It's true.
Unless they get pissed off and
Okay.
storm to the roof.
The pitter-patter of little feet. And is there any occupant to this room?
At this time, no.
And are there any exits that we can see? For
Are there marked with a convenient sign? Exit in case of emergency.
Well, there's actually a glowing pathway with arrows that says Death Tyrant this way.
Oh, good.
this room? Cool.
Side quest to the left, Death Tyrant to the right.
Let's go to the left, guys.
Actually, in the where you can see to the right and to the left, to below and above.
Right.
There are same size entry holes that you're in on those cardinal points.
Oh crap! I just slid down towards the hole.
So right, left, down, up. So the four. Okay. And we're at.
So facing, you have down below, to the right, to the left, and above, and logic would dictate that there probably is one across the way as well.
Gryphongar. Which direction do we face?
No, we can't actually see the other side, can we?
You have stone cutting. He's asking you which cardinal
I
direction.
just thought the dwarves automatically know where they are underground at all times. What direction they're facing, how far down they are. I mean, they are the master race.
They are, but I don't remember what stone. I know we get like advantage on making checks.
So I'm gonna go with it and be like, you have the information that you would need here. So if it matters what direction you guys
Just to
are
keep
facing,
track in my mind.
Yeah. So you guys know which way you're oriented.
Hetero.
Lucky swings both ways.
All right.
Is
Sorry
this true?
to assume your orientation, Drow.
He's not even male.
So
With elves, it's hard to
so
tell.
we're like
It
75
is
feet
so
up from
hard.
the.
Yeah, my guy's pretty good looking.
Well, it's not like
He is?
a hard
Oh, yeah.
sphere. Like if you slide down, you're not guaranteed
14.
that you're on a slide
Precision
straight to
train.
the hole. It does.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out which way we want to go.
All right.
What do I remember from my battle with the Death Tyrant in that room?
You were in a large room.
There was a bunch of like
Really,
columns.
you had 18 seconds. There was a handful of columns. There was a big scary monster that could easily chew on you, and it turned you into a toy for about 12 seconds.
No, that's not what I remember at all. I remember it being on the ropes, and it was so lucky they got pulled out of there.
I vaguely recall you getting out of there knowing that it literally toyed with you.
And turned you to stone.
My dwarven sensibilities refuses to remember
Admit
that.
it. Alternate facts.
Yeah,
Remembers an alternate fight. Okay.
I seem to remember. I remember the screams of Uncle on my way out.
Yeah, actually, the false impression that we got before we went into the alternate reality is what he remembers as being the real reality.
Well, we all are on a visitors, which can fly
Oh yeah, and walk on walls.
and walk on walls. So,
True.
But we're not all on those.
Some of us
not?
are on a.
Yeah, some of us are on doors.
Yeah.
Only, well, by some of us I mean the dwarf.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to use the visitors to get around in here. I think we've got a handful of them. So I'm gonna smack Boris on the rump and send him after Boken.
oh, okay.
Wise.
So, wow, okay. We're not gonna,
And I will write a note and tie it to his neck.
Your heart just grew 3 sizes larger.
If well, it's going to be a pain in the ass in here, I think. If either of you smell like bacon when I get returned from here, I will be making Aracroco wings for dinner.
Boken's the one that
With spaghetti worms and red sauce.
So-
Worms and red sauce. Whatever is in that jar.
that means, well, up, down, left, right, or forward?
So we had a wagon, but the wagon was being pulled by visitors.
You have to leave the wagon behind too.
No,
Yeah.
we weren't bringing a wagon because of we did not anticipate that we were going to have highways all the way down to the deep Underdark. We strapped the instrument of concern to an Abyssdar.
Oh, well, how many visitors do we have down here?
I only kept track of my Abyssdar, sorry.
Well, me too.
You didn't have one.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need one. He can turn into a flying creature. He presumably had one. Aeson wanted a stallion, but they didn't have any stallions, and so I think he settled for an Abyssdar. And you weren't here that time, but you're.
I probably can double up with someone.
So you were doubled up with someone.
Well, as long as we have 3 of them, that's fine. We can
We
all
have at least 1, 2, 3.
That's fine because he's better off not wild shaping until he needs to. Because how many do you get? 2 a day?
2, yeah.
I mean, 2 a short rest.
To a short rest, yes.
Because he's going to want. Because we're going to want him to sunbeam the Death Tyrant and then wild shape.
And you can't cast spells while you wild shape?
Nope.
No, but you can concentrate on them.
He can sunbeam? It's pretty high level.
This is level 6.
Okay.
We are
High
also.
level of you.
My highest level.
Yeah.
Well, you're the
I
same
get 1
level.
level 6 spell.
All right, I'll double up the cleric because I'm going to be lighter than the 2 of you. So
It's
cleric
really just a smart thing for you to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang around me.
I trust you to get away from harm. For some reason, I have that sense about you.
I'm feeling dangerous. I double over Aeson.
All right. Then you are with me.
The spell
Okay.
can't. The double barrel spell can't.
And your
This visitor.
scorpion will just
Oh,
have
yeah.
to crawl around. The
I don't
scorpions.
think that was with me.
Oh, okay then.
Scorpions have a climb speed.
He's got Dargan, but
Just
Dargan
kinda
Dargan
shows on my shoulder.
has Tanamount said that he doesn't do the fray, but he'll
Does he
travel.
do the scouting?
He has done scouting before. He's a little trepidatious to do so here.
Wow. Perhaps,
He's like, I'm going to go scout the surface.
perhaps he can just scout this particular room.
So let's
It's
see
up to
here.
Darkin. But being as he is such a brave dragon,
I think I'm going to conjure an elemental now.
He's just just because he's got better armor than everybody else here.
What kind?
The stuff you
I
made
was thinking Earth.
out of
Let's see.
It's Shark Steel.
shark steel.
Earth is a solid one.
or
Yeah, you know what?
Earth Glide.
Yeah, well,
or air, so it can fly.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because if it's above the ground, Earth might not be able to
that's
get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do air.
Yeah,
That
if
sounds
it's
good.
floating in the middle of
Pseudo-dragon
one of these
has a +1
150-foot
dex.
spheres,
The AC is 19.
then
Plus, we can put a beholder in the eye of a
Dex is
little
only 1.
hurricane or
No,
a
its dex has a
tornado.
+1 to it from the armor.
He would be the
Oh, okay.
eye in the tornado.
And then its armor, its AC is 19.
I'm bringing up a air elemental.
I also have conjure elementals and all that stuff.
Well, by the time that spell's done, my haste is definitely over.
Shouldn't he bring up his elemental now?
well, how long can you hold on?
It's a
An hour.
concentration,
Up
right?
to 1 hour.
Well,
I think we're within an hour of seeing this thing.
Well, the only
let's hedge our bets.
yeah, we'll just do one
How
for
long
now.
does it take to conjure an elemental?
The issue is if he doesn't do it now, there's no way he's going to be able to do it in combat. It takes 1 minute.
All right, so the Pseudo Dragon in here doesn't say he turns invisible, so I don't know when mine got the ability to go invisible. But
Dragon's turn invisible.
I don't see invisibility here anywhere.
They never did. They
well.
used to have a camouflage ability.
Whatever. Could
Whatever.
have sworn.
So he takes off,
Maybe I'm thinking fairy dragon. I am thinking.
disappears. Yeah, it might have been that, and I just kind of commingled the two.
Yeah.
So he disappears and comes back, a minute or so later, saying, right into your head that there is nothing else in this room, and other than a small little bit of divot in the ceiling, the room does seem to be perfectly symmetrical.
Oh,
Oh, I know. If each of us takes in a visitor and goes in different directions, we cover more ground.
Oh, absolutely.
Sounds like a great
Aeson
idea.
does take the. He says,
The suicidal one.
the guild member, the coin. This room is safe. He is not here. We can pass through it. And with that, I'll jump right down, slide right down. Oh, we're on the Abyssdars? I
Right.
will fly
Right.
forward.
So you coax the thing into the center of the room, and you do see. Again, you're limited in how far your light is traveling. And as you approach the center of the room and you see that large hole in the ground, the darkness is encroaching on you, because from here you don't see anything of real note, and other than the hole in the ground at your feet, you don't see either side. You don't see any other way out.
But you're on a visitor, right?
Right.
Did you crawl down or fly down?
No, I'm flying over
Right.
it. Yeah. And none of that causes me any fear.
So if you flew to the exact center of the room, it'd be completely dark all around you. You wouldn't be able to see anything.
Let's go. Yeah, so as Aeson's flying away, I go, I would trust Aeson's ability to read our fortune with that deck as much as I would choose him to be my tailor. Behind his back.
So,
Tear rolls down his face.
Well, he does have a
Friend
point that he
Aeson.
hasn't been wrong too many times.
A believer!
friend
broken
Aeson,
clock,
do you have
my
the
friend,
cantrip
a broken-
light?
Yeah, and I will cast light at this point.
So,
Even
actually, cast it on a coin and drop it beneath us.
Yeah, we'll do. So I am dropping that down, and I'm using my cantrip slot for light, and it has been cast on a coin
Well,
and
there's no
cast
cantrip
into
slot.
the pit, directly onto the head of the
You-
tyrant. I'm
you-
guessing. No.
Scott, I would point out you have infinite castings of cantrips.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
It begins floating back up. Oh, crap.
Well, so what happens to the light coin as it falls down
So
to Goblin Town?
as it falls down, it hits the stone wall and then rolls and then goes down into the hole.
Well, yeah, we're dropping into the hole.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
That was the
That's
objective.
the whole
all
idea.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
you
down,
see-
like dropping down a well.
down a well, absolutely. So it goes for quite a ways until that light kind of just.
I'm now going to
see
cast
the
it.
small little.
I'm going to cast it on my staff itself. So now my staff is glowing. And
He yells, Shirak.
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 Shitty rap. I'm going to
just
fireball
goes-
directly above us and 120 foot on the range to see if it illuminates anything.
I'm sorry, you're casting a fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh,
it's yeah. Well,
that's another cantrip.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Fire. And it goes. And after 120 feet, it fizzles.
Well, in that case, then straight ahead as well. There's five. Wait a minute. There's actually 5 directions, right? Not including the one we came from.
Yes.
6, actually.
Well, counting the one you came from,
Indeed. Okay, 5.
5.
Like a D6. Okay.
Like a D6. So I will fireball in each direction to see if that can.
If he can annoy something from
It would be
afar.
more like
Yes.
that D6.
That
is
doesn't
true.
count.
That is
That's-
absolutely true. All right, so there you go.
I don't approve of that.
Of course you don't.
Him having it?
I love it.
It's destroying physics.
It's not destroying physics.
No, it is.
That die works perfectly.
It's not a 6-sided die.
That's
It
interesting.
is.
So do I manage to annoy anything from afar,
You
or
do
see
not.
anything?
You do see when you fire straight ahead that the light flickers differently as perhaps it's going through an area that is not just a straight tunnel. You see the light playing off of the walls differently.
Ah, excellent! Finally, some change. And I kicked the bizzer
How about left and
in
right?
his hinds. I did all the directions.
Oh, so all the directions except for straight ahead?
No, you actually hadn't said you were doing that. You said.
Oh yeah, I
you
said I was
said
gonna do them all.
up and forward. So, okay, so left and right have the same
Okay.
pattern as forward.
Ah, son of a.
All right.
It all lead to one big chamber. This is a circle within a circle.
Do you know we have some kind of arcane messengers that you two can put out, or something that can see
Don't you
where
have
you're
that bird
not?
thing?
No.
Familiar,
Oh, wait a minute.
perhaps?
I do. I have a foul. Yes, I do have a hawk that
Oh,
can
you-
go forward.
I actually have. Do I have that? Does this character have that?
You got the rock. You can throw the rock.
I'm not. I will throw the halfling first.
I'll take
Why is
point
this not
though.
a
I have the Taroka deck.
I said it's not 6-sided.
Oh, Scott, you have the
It
same
was.
spells I have.
It's got 6 sides.
You can cast Arcane Eye as a ritual.
Yeah.
What's the range?
There's the inside of the sphere and the outside of the
This
sphere.
plane?
Really? Well then,
You can you send it forth.
what the heck? Let's do it. Let's scout out this entire darn thing.
So what are you using to scout?
I'm not. He is. He's going to cast Arcane Eye as a ritual. And it also has Dark Vision.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got it right here.
No,
Create
it's
an
a-
invisible magical eye with range that hovers in the air for the duration. You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction as an action. You can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There's no limit to how far away the eye can move, but it can enter another plane, but it can't. Solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch.
So basically a keyhole.
So yeah. So we should scout out this entire complex with your arcane eye.
So I guess we'll go back to the mouth of the entrance that we just came from, and we'll kind of circle up around Asen and let him send the eye out.
Absolutely.
Well, I thought at Asen, speaking as Asen, I truly believe the arcane, the Taroko would have told us the truth in each room, but for your confidence, I shall do this. Send the eye.
I feel
That still would involve us going to each individual room, which will take a long time if there are as many
Plus
versions
backtracking,
off
yeah.
of this.
Because you could literally send the eye out to a certain distance and dismiss it, and then summon a new one where we're at.
I'm sorry I misread your faith in the Taroka. I shall send the eye out, knowing that all of you are confident in the Taroka's ability to tell us our trade.
so very confident we are. Yes.
Don't worry,
Excellent,
Asen,
Lyndon.
you can always draw from the Taroko once the eye reaches a new room.
Indeed.
It's as if you were there.
All right. At this point, I'm going to send out the arcane eye, and I'm also going to start giving like a commentary saying, "I'm in this room. This is what I see," and I'm going to let them know.
You can see that out of your black eye.
And I'm going to draw a map of what he says.
Oh, that would be cool if when you cast a spell, like the ghost eye appears in your black eye.
There you go.
Yep, it happens.
Totally.
Indeed.
Absolutely. So what is the duration on?
The duration on this spell is up to 1 hour, but it does require concentration.
And it's a ritual spell.
Yes.
It is, yes, and it takes. It only takes one. It takes one action, but I'm casting it as ritual.
Right. So it takes a minute to cast. So you send it forth. Are you going up, down, left, right, or forward?
I'm going forward
All right. So
to the next room. I'm done seeking this room.
yes, yeah.
Right.
So you head across, and it does take a while, especially since like it can't double move.
Sure.
You know, so therefore, it's literally only 30 feet every 6
Like
seconds.
a walk.
So as you slowly get to walk around, you've got. My apologies. You have to angle it around, and for a while, you're kind of getting lulled into seeing the same thing over and over again, as the tunnels, like they slowly bend and twist, almost to the same arc as you've seen in the actual rooms. And after a while, you do have the knowledge that this has clearly got to be spheres inside of spheres.
Oh wow.
So you've got room, as well as room. There's so what does that work out to be? 5.
I see what you're saying. 6. 1.
A shitload of rooms.
With a central room?
Right, and it's
Right.
three layers of that, above and below. And
Damn it,
then-
Ted. He's a doctor, not a mathematician.
So you have this here, and then above there's a single room.
Alright, so there's like a circle, and a single room, and a single room.
And then
And
left
each one of
and
the.
right.
Oh, and there's a circle of 5. Like thusly and suchly?
No, these two are the same as that, but then these 3 are those.
Okay.
So only a small one, not this. Only a small one, not this. But then this is.
Oh, I understand now. Okay, and these are all connected. Connect.
So
Connect.
now that we understand the structure,
Now, this took several iterations.
did it take an hour? That's one question.
Yes,
Yes.
several hours.
It took several hours.
I pull out some parchment. I start sketching like new designs of inspired for a new
Sorry,
collection.
are
I get
the-
to hope to make when I
Are the
come back.
perimeter rooms
Get
connected
hours.
to the perimeter rooms the next level?
Maybe
down?
they'll be beholder inspired.
Yes.
Like there'll be multiple eye
So these are
stalks coming
connected,
off of the
and these are
garments. I don't know. Get crazy with it. I'll get very fashion forward, very
Gotcha.
Project Runway about this.
Very true.
Yeah.
So once I understand the structure, I'm going to explain it to them, and then I'm going to say, from our studies, we learned that beholders and death tyrants are usually very arrogant. I think we should send the eye to the highest, most central point, where a king would be. That would be its thinking.
And I also say, when I encountered the Death Tyrant, I described the room, which is different than any of the rooms we've seen thus far. It had it was full of pedestals and trophies.
Interesting.
We should Dr. Doom him and just start messing with his stuff.
So I'm going to try to send it to a high central point.
All right.
See if we can find him there.
And some of the most beautiful beholder women one could behold, too, I'm sure, will be within his harem, his dome-shaped harem.
I would think that if this was a keep, but a circle, wouldn't it be in like the centermost piece?
Oh,
is
where
I
did
would
we enter?
reside.
That's interesting.
The second-
Where,
That is, where do we come in on this complex? Do we come in on this side?
You came in like an offshoot into here.
okay.
Actually, no, we would have to get rid of this one. And you came in this way.
All right, so we came in the side of this, but there still is 3 other
Yes,
satellites. Unless this was where we met the beholders, but that wasn't a room. Okay, so we came in here.
Yes.
And are there
Enter.
things going off to other caverns?
No.
Okay, so this is the entrance to everything. Like everything is cut off as far as we saw. Okay, so we went through the main gate because that was the only gate in a sense.
And we had to fight the Iron Beholders to get through.
Based on Arbalayson's input, I'm going to change the route and have it go to the center, not the highest center.
Well, the center is across, and
I'm going to have to go there.
All right, so you go there, and you don't see anything happening. You don't see anything of note.
Well, then now that we believe we understand the structure, I will actually say, I'm going to stop us and actually begin to mark this. And so I'll mark off the areas that we've checked and start to systematically check each area.
All right, so are you doing it as you guys want to walk, or you want to do it with
With the eye.
All right. So which area are you looking to go? Are you looking to go up, down? Looking to scout one of the...
I will go forward, and then right.
Henri Arbalayson, would you like some wine?
Oh, that sounds
It's true.
wonderful.
We'll take a short rest while this is going
And
on.
yourself.
Well, you've already had a short
Sure.
rest at this point in time.
Sure.
I mean, you've been doing...
Are you
doing
old
this for
enough to
3 hours.
drink?
Not yet.
Well, you only live once, and probably even shorter.
Actually, I would think he'd be on the bottom, because that's where the statues can rest without falling down a hole.
Interesting. I will check the bottom spheres next.
All right, so
But at this point, I'm actually checking off, okay? We're mapping it. We're literally mapping it.
So as you begin to head down you see as if you're there, and from above you see a light shine into your vision, and then the light winks out.
I'm going to tell them we have an area that's changed. There was a light in this one particular area. I think that's enough for us to move and go to it. What do you think?
Say again what
Simply a light.
Follow the light.
what you saw a light appear in some area.
Dave, make a will save.
Make a will save.
I surely hope this isn't my last class.
That is
That'd be very disappointing.
20. I mean, I guess you mean wisdom.
Sweeter.
Yeah, sorry, wisdom. Yeah.
That is a 23.
All right, you feel like, all right, we got a direction. We need to do this. You're amped for battle.
Okay. I hope that was a successful amp for battle off of 23, because I can't do much better than that. Let's go.
All right.
I hop on the back of the Bizder.
Yeah, me too.
I grab
But-
Aeson by the scruff of the
Follow the
scruff.
light. Why not follow the light?
I think
We are
that's what
going
we're
to.
saying.
No, I mean with the orb from afar. Before we have to go with the walking and the swords on our behinds.
We have done that. We have found one area that is different, even if it is not the
And which area
Death
is that,
Tyrant.
by the
It is
way?
worth exploring on our own.
In which area was your eye?
This
when
could be a
you saw the
wild
light?
beholder chase.
I will
for
tell
all
them
we know.
exactly. Was it below, above? Where was it?
This is where you came in. You
Right.
set it forward and then down. So
Actually,
it goes
this is
to
here.
this is to down. So this is where the light winked out.
Okay.
The light. It was looking down and it saw a light, and the light winked
So
out.
it came into here, and as it was searching around, light came from behind it, and the light disappeared.
That's a nice picture.
It is
It's a
indeed.
bit confusing, but yeah. Okay.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
Mostly.
Ted's like, if it wasn't before, it is much better than I can draw it.
Yeah, it looks just like that.
Can I see
Yeah.
that?
It's like DNA. It looks
So-
like a drawing of DNA.
Yeah.
Each
Yep.
circular structure. There's of which there are
helps.
3.
Yep.
This is our entrance. This is the far side. This is the bottom side. This is the top side. The middle of each circle and the bottom are all connected. The sides are all connected, and of course there's 4. So really, this would be best done with 3-dimensional stuff, but
3D rendering.
That's good though. That helps.
that's us. I could start numbering it.
You can still focus on this eye thing, this arcane
The
search.
spell is ended.
Yes, exactly. Arcane, my arcane magics can aid us. It has. It has given us a place to go.
He has the ability
It's
to cast it
time
again
for
if
our-
he decides, but
Okay, this spell.
Perhaps you
like
should
the
she
end of
should
it, or-
consult the
ended the thing?
Taroka
It
deck
ended.
again.
Well, actually, I started talking to you guys, and I'm guessing. Well, you guys are wanting me to fire it up again. Is that your point?
No.
Lyndon wants you to read from the Taroka deck again.
Yes, please regale us with what our fortune is.
Oh, with how this will turn out.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could focus on it and
Death.
good master
Death,
dwarf here.
death, and horrible death.
Well, here.
Death, dismemberment,
Good.
and obliteration.
Well, this will tell us of our approach. Our approach is saying it
The
is
seer.
acknowledging through the seer that the eye has told us where to go, and then is saying along the way, oh man, we will encounter trouble even upon the path. The anarchist. My goodness.
Well, that could very well be you.
But then the priest. So
Does
the
that
one
mean
that
we're going to
dies.
need a
Got
priest for last rites?
The priest
Very
shows
well
up
made.
a lot.
Well, unfortunately, you've got the merchant, the noble, the priest, all of them.
Our one
It
person.
says I'm very important,
But
and
it
I'm
is-
fine with
I'm
it.
also a noble.
But this is the crown, and then a glyph and a glyph. But we should expect to encounter much travails even along our path. But it is saying that once we are there with the Death Tyrant, there will be something that will aid us.
Yeah, he'll end it quickly.
No. I think there will be allies there. In fact, even now I suspect that perhaps Sikrik and Boken have defied me and gone ahead to clear our path.
Somehow they got there ahead of us. So,
Find
okay.
their dead bodies.
They've embezzled what wealth you had left behind, and they're living the high life right now. They've eloped.
They're gonna make beautiful hatchlings.
So, you have brought your dwarves forth, right? And I don't
Yes.
have
Yes.
dwarf minis regular, so we'll say that the one with the scythe is the Howlet, and the one with the dagger is the Tinkerer.
All right.
So Howlet is the one that has all that skin tattoo stuff,
Yes,
right?
yes. The one that Dave has been courting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I go to the dwarves and say, I would like to cast some protective magics upon you, since you are coming with us on this brave pursuit in destroying a particular evil that we have, but with us. Would you mind if I cast
What types of magics?
things that should help you if the Death Tyrant were to
Death you.
do some kinds of bad things to you?
I am familiar with magic, so.
Well, yeah, but I'm not as familiar with magic as most people are with magic. So I'm simply saying I know that it'll help. It's the same thing I have cast upon the good Master Dwarf here and our Master Wizard.
Well, I observe that. I have no problems.
Okay, so I will cast Death Ward on the tattooist,
Okay.
and
Are you not forgetting your Lord Mayor
Yes, yes.
in
he
this
is.
wording of death? Because I would very much like to be warded from death.
You have more hit points than the fighter.
Yes, but even so,
Yeah,
But less courage.
I have 100.
one less courage.
and
but less
Plus
courage.
whatever my
How many hit points do you have? 111, but
I think I'm
it's also
kinda
because I got an item that boosts me to having a +4 con.
You do have more hit points than me. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to fix
I think
this.
I'm gonna have to pass over
Make it
Alright.
look.
Get yourself an amulet of health.
Good idea. I know just where to get one.
Amulet Health
Kills
is required
the
too.
You do?
What's that?
Amulet Health is
That's
required.
true. That's true.
All right, that's
Very
all I can
true.
do. I think.
All right.
I just looked at my
So,
spells again.
so the Tinkerer is a no-go, but Dave's fiance or Dave's girlfriend or whatever you want to call her,
It's the
Wow. Okay.
the one that Dave's courting. There you go.
Yeah.
His sweetheart. His Valentine. Ah.
And perhaps when we get back and we were able to sit around the fire and drink some ale and wine and other things, you can tell me about all the interesting adventures and life where you are.
Absolutely.
And tattoos. Show me, she can show
The
you.
elf is actually trying to court her now.
Did you just cast a spell on my girl?
All right, so we go to the center complex.
Dave and Nate are going to have a throwdown over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan
I'm really
and
into
Henri
tattoos.
will have a throwdown over Boken.
Well, Mark was trying to get on that for a little while too.
True.
So.
Actually, everyone's been hitting on Boken. She only has eyes for you.
Not me. She doesn't have enough beard.
So Helen doesn't have a beard either.
I know.
At least
At least Helen doesn't have hair on her.
At least she's a dwarf.
We got a tonic for that. We're going to help her out.
She's a strong
Hair
Indian.
club for women dwarves.
If she wants to have her no hair, then she can.
She's not only the president.
I'm also a client.
Hey, David, grab me a water, please. All right, so we're going to the... Now you made the DM do it.
I'm closer and I'm standing, so.
All right. So we've gone
Following the
from
eye.
entrance area to the core area, and then we're going to go from core area down a level to what I'm calling core 4.
Okay, so as you enter into
Did you do a Deep Space Nine?
I think I have to. And this is where the shapeshifter, because it's an S, that's where he lives, and then, anyway.
so as you
That's the Ferengi bar. F.
Actually, that's
Works.
very good. Maya? Kurt has done a very good
Aeson
job.
realizes, I know who we will encounter. Obsid Stranded is returning.
of that.
It's.
He shall aid us.
I'll let you can.
What,
I'll post it.
where does this say
There
about
you go.
Obsted?
Right here, it says an ally will meet us right there with the Death Tyrant. And Obsid Stranded
Pay
has
attention,
been
Ted. Pay attention.
yeah, he's been leveling like just like me.
As a zombie.
He's going to return a strong hero.
Listen,
no,
I
no.
tried
Like
to help
Varys.
you.
Varys is down here.
Oh my
a
gosh,
plant.
even Varys can return.
He's a
oh my
plant.
goodness.
Terrace.
No,
Yeah.
no, this will be
Zombie
an ally, not a
Terrace.
foe.
Zombie.
He's back again.
Anyway, so then we go down
All right,
to
so-
the lowest core level.
As you enter into this sphere,
I need the sound effect from A Bug's Life. You know when when the grasshoppers take off, because that's how I envision the visitors when we jump off.
Visitors, run!
Yeah.
I'll look it up. All right.
so as you enter into that central chamber, an unease settles across all of you.
Oh, so what's new?
Okay,
More than usual.
more than usual.
Oh, okay.
Make a
Yeah, it's less scary when you say it every room we go in.
make a charisma check.
Charisma?
Charisma?
What? Is it
Okay.
frightened or what?
Make a
Yes.
jump stack
Is it
check.
frightened? Yeah, because I have advantage as a halfling. If it's frightened.
All right.
I am so ready for this.
Wow.
Ooh, a 19 on the die. I'm keeping this one out.
Double 14.
So a 19.
Well,
10.
You said that with so much
I rolled a 9.
confidence.
18.
Oh, the bard, Drow, with proficiency in charisma, has an 18. Big shot.
Surprise,
Woo!
surprise.
19.
Surprise, surprise.
21.
All right, so most of you. Oh, go ahead, Dave.
So I'm considering cashing in my inspiration
Ah, okay.
because I rolled a 2.
No, don't. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, that's better.
I'm failing.
all right. Well, that brings
have
it up
some
to a
company.
19.
All right. So as I actually thought you had done well, Dave.
No.
But you did too well after the inspiration. So most of you, feel prepared. Like, all right, we're closing in on this goal. So you begin focusing on. All right. Yes, we're ready for this battle. We've planned. We're gonna do this. You are terrified. You feel that. All right, the cards are not going well for you. You've heard that voice in your head, and it comes back.
It's time to turn back. I was wrong. It says we shall encounter the anarchist. We should go back. We should do a few more adventures and gain more experience and return in another week or months.
Over.
This is nonsense. You said that Taroko is favorable.
Only after we've gone past the anarchist. We won't make it past.
As you look at each of them to have this conversation, a flash of how each of them dies goes in front of you.
Oh my goodness. I've seen each of your deaths. It's more clear than even the Taroka could have written it.
Obviously,
prove
you
that
are.
Yours is the worst, Lyndon.
Obviously,
Yeah, because I was
he is
dressed
afraid.
like a
So,
pleb.
I'm going to take. Henri is going to take an action and play a little song that he likes to call.
Don't be afraid.
Here's a straw. Suck it up.
Oh, that's even better.
Otherwise known as counter charm. So you now have advantage. Everyone actually has advantage against being afraid or charmed.
It actually starts out with a cowbell.
And then ends with a cowbell.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then there's some more cowbell.
Does that
metal.
give me the
Henri
chance
has a
to get
fever.
out of it, or am I out of it?
Yeah, more cowbell.
So I roll, or
Yep, you can roll with advantage.
All right. Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
you're
natural
good.
19. Thank you. That's fantastic. Oh, whew. I am reinvigorated by your ballad. Thank you.
Meantime.
Yes. All right, and we will proceed.
You're riding with him. You could have casted backhand to the face.
So let's see here.
Oh my god, it's a giant goblin.
So what?
Giant goblin?
It's gonna fall and break.
Where do you
my
see a
neck.
giant goblin?
With carrying a bomb?
Oh, the Nerdarchy.
And that's what we're fighting.
All right, so he's not there. So let's see here. Who's together? These guys are together. The two dwarves are on an abyss. They're together. That's the druid. The druid is riding with the.
Yep.
So what is the flying formation?
Flying V, of course.
Well, there's four of you.
Oh,
All right.
The-
Henri will
the best we
be not in the front.
I will also lead
Perfect.
from
That's
the
the one
back.
I'm on.
I will also lead from the back.
so Aishin
Nope,
and
nope.
Uthengar are on point. And then who's this? There's Lyndon.
Do you think we're
and
rather
there's
far
the bar
ahead
back
there, Arvelason?
Who's in the very back?
Like
The
perhaps
dwarves.
we should maybe maneuver a little further back.
All right, and
see what you're talking about.
the bard comes forward.
I agree. My business stalled.
Cowards to the end.
In fact, I've seen magics that are straight lines of electricity, so we stagger our lines too.
Yeah, if there's room, we would.
This is an amateur hour.
There you go.
That's why the flying V is superior.
Unless it's a code, and then we're screwed.
Unless the spell attacks in a V shape.
Like a code.
All right. Let's go. Let's ride.
Indeed.
All right, so you're heading down into C4, as you're calling it.
Oh boy, it's
Yes.
the bomb.
By the way, it's like core level 1. This is level 2, level 3, level 4. All the cores are leveled C. This is our entrance, so I labeled it E. This is the far side, so I labeled it F. The ones that were to the left, I've labeled L. The ones that were to the right are labeled R. So, and then this one is a satellite, hence S. I will post this whenever you post the video.
Yeah.
My beautiful drawing here. Maybe I'll go home and use some connects.
There you go.
And that's your sketch. Use an etch a
We've got
sketch.
connects over here. You want to
Activate your wording.
Yeah.
My
Give it to
warding
your
ring?
kids.
Yeah.
What do you
What was
mean?
that?
It's a ring.
Lego's too square.
Oh, the depth.
Yes, yeah, Legos will
no,
not
you
work
need
with
square.
this.
You need that
That's
round
sad.
Do you?
There's something
I put
Legos
that
don't
one.
work.
Yeah, well, unless you have some
Guys,
round
guys, you're all
Legos.
talking at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be a buzz. I'm hearing it's a buzz.
You're buzzed.
All right.
I'm checking.
Can we move this?
Sure, yeah.
Move it.
All right, let me see.
Don't lose the deck.
No, I'm not going to lose the deck.
Hit the deck.
No, that works out.
So Ryan's got his. I got those.
Oh no.
You can roll either which direction.
All right. So we're going to the core of the middle level. Oh, that's perfect. Right there in fireball formation.
Yeah, it's starting to slide over.
Well, beholders don't do fireballs, do they?
They don't speak in people's brains either, so what do we know? Good point.
Oh my gosh. Wait, sorry. I'm waiting for it.
What are you waiting for?
Beholder Voltron.
I think the Katroka deck was 100% right. We're gonna encounter other things before we hit the.
Yeah, who is the anarchist? Are you the anarchist? Was the
You know what's
Troika
weird?
talking
As the
anarchist?
player, I'm beginning to think this thing is right. This is weird. It's always right.
It actually kind of goes to
Oh no, pizza tables!
to those that
Mimics.
actually, have it. You have the ability to interpret.
Yeah.
It's not interpretation.
like-
It's just nailing it every time.
All right.
Ooh, statues.
The
Perfect.
Katroka deck was
Where did that
right.
come from?
They're statues though, right?
Wow.
They
Those look
begin
awesome.
Statues.
floating down from above.
Statues of levitation.
Oh, so they followed down from the hole, from the core level
Yes.
above us, and all right.
So actually, Ace and Hope.
Had they come to
Actually, no,
minus
you guys are
13.
coming down, so they kind of came
Wow.
up into your view. So I guess I would have to rotate that. But for positioning wise,
Okay.
So Ace and will
Oh,
hold
so
up the.
we went down a level. So we went from the core middle level to the core.
Yeah. So
course,
we're
right.
descending, and then we're starting to see things in our
you're
vision.
in 4.
We've gone from 3 to 4.
Yes.
And as we are descending into core 4,
You guys kind of
we descend into this mess.
yes.
All right. So we see this hopefully before we're in the middle of it.
Yeah, I have a 20% passive perception, so I don't
Likewise.
know if big balls are gonna just
So
appear. on
yeah, I mean, you guys have some time. I don't have the
Unless-
ability to.
Unless they are on the periphery, in which case we would not have seen them until they were
Well, I
in the
mean,
middle.
you would be able to see them further out.
Well, if I'm coming down the middle and it's 150, actually you're right, it's 75. I should
we
be able
see
to
them now?
everything. We see it.
Yeah, so this is what you see. So there's a little bit more distance
And
than what's there in
Yeah,
a
sure.
3-dimensional space.
Yeah. What do we actually see?
Isn't that what we see? Aren't we blessed that these are exactly WYSIWYG?
These are not WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
They are definitely in the appearance of beholders, but each one of them is a different type of beholder, the actual mini.
Okay.
So
But there are 4 different types of beholders.
no, they actually do look completely identical.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
But
All right. Yeah.
you guys did your research on beholders.
Yeah.
That they don't. Beholders that don't look exactly alike, they don't talk. They don't get along.
Yeah.
I
So-
don't get along with ones that do look like them.
Because the slightest little
Yeah, they
deviation is like, no, that's not good enough.
Okay.
So,
So.
you've encountered constructs before,
Yeah.
or once you actually beat them down and saw that they were mechanical and whatever have you, and they do resemble those.
All right. So they're below us, presumably?
Yes.
At the limits of our vision?
Yep.
And Henri calls out,
Behold!
Attention! Your feeble surface eyes cannot see what I see. There are 4 beholder-type creatures
So isn't that fortunate for us?
that you cannot see.
I wouldn't want to see them.
Well, you'll be seeing them soon enough.
Perhaps we should stop descending.
Alright.
I will cry
Am I
out.
able to have
It
my
is as
notebook
was
back?
foretold. We are ready.
Notebook?
Is that my notebook?
No, this is my
I
purple
had a
notebook.
Where did my notebook go?
Uh-oh.
Yes, we've disarmed the DM.
I can give you my notebook, but I'm
No,
afraid it won't have
I-
your notes in it.
Can you give him your notebook with his notes in it?
Yeah, it's the notebook. It says, the players all
Oh no.
do awesome.
I got it.
And,
My initiative.
I had to use it for my pizza order.
he's got it. We're good.
The cleric right away.
We now continue our
Actually-
interrupted session.
We're not hurt yet.
I want to know what's happening.
All right, so
My initiative was not impressive.
is it that time for
It is indeed.
that great thing that we all say?
Thank you for the interference on that roll, David. I love it.
It's not my fault. 18.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
No, it was not.
That's wrong. There we go.
That's better. 19.
All right.
All right, what do you got, Kurt?
26.
26.
Remember that episode of characters that
You
are
have a plus 11.
optimized that you
Yeah.
had? I had already designed that character before you talked about it.
You had a plus 11.
Hasten
He's
on
a
12.
bard with alertness
I have alert too, but it's, mine's at plus 7.
and a high dex.
Dave.
15.
15.
9.
9.
I rolled a 4.
Dave.
21.
Of course, you got to fit in where I didn't expect for someone to come in between. All right, Kurt, what are you doing?
So these look similar to the critters that we met at the entranceway.
Similar in design, but as opposed to being metal, they seem more like rock.
Cover them with paper.
All right.
It's too bad you are made of scissors.
Right in. Yeah,
So
rock.
you describe them to us as
I will
being made
describe
of rock?
them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have an axe that is meant to cleave things like that.
And they're spread
There's
out
an
like
axe
that
for that.
I have an axe for that.
below
Yes.
us.
Yes. Yes.
Jump down on them. I love that. Great.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump down on that.
Jump down on it.
I'm definitely thinking
Well,
about jumping down on that.
We will. Good. They're within 150
Do you
feet.
have Featherfall?
He will.
Yes?
Oh, good.
I wasn't thinking of that, but
Just in case.
do I memorize
He
Featherfall?
will sing a song. Under the silent beneath, you howl in rage with no hope of peace as I conjure a volley. And they're all hit. They have to make a saving throw as just arrows upon arrows upon arrow rain down upon them.
Okay. What type of save?
So it is
Whatever they're worth.
a dexterity saving throw
All right.
with a DC of 17.
All right. And what is the effect?
It is it's sort of like a fireball except it's arrows,
Okay.
and they get hit by arrows. 8d8's worth of arrows. If they
all
fail. All right then. Time to do some math.
Do you want more D8s?
8 plus
Nope.
7,
Okay,
16 plus 11 is 26 plus 12 is 38.
38 damage.
And then my visitor will start flying up
Oh yeah, I'm on that one.
so that they are at the. So I'm 120 feet above them.
Okay. All right.
Not looking.
Oh. Let's actually do something quick.
What else? A 1?
Not important.
We never did get a handy haversack, did we?
I don't think so.
No.
No. Yeah.
There you go.
You have to slub stuff around on wagons like suckers.
The old-fashioned way.
That's to indicate that I moved up.
Yes. As you expected to happen. Nice. Brian, that's a miss. And then Nate, that's probably a miss. You got better than a 10 and you have better than an 11?
Yes.
Armor class? Yeah.
So they're doing their Smashy McSmashers thing?
They do. In fact, they're just crashing completely. And those dice are fired for the evening.
No.
Do
That's okay.
Give him another shot.
You should give them more chances.
we have been given information that these very well may be constructs? Is that correct?
They may be. And as a, I will inspire you.
Do we hear
Thank you.
clinking or gears or any of that?
No.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do with this?
All right.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, here's a little information sheet as to what they do.
You can make a good information sheet and all that.
A 23 to hit you, Dave?
Yes.
21?
Misses.
Alright, so one hit on you.
Tough guy.
Scott.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. You can have 10 minutes to use it.
19.
In real time.
Scott, does the 19 hit you?
Hold on. Sorry. Yes.
Nice. So Dave, take 17. And Scott, take 23.
Whoa.
So is that 2 attacks on me? From the same one or different ones?
Two different ones came in and attacked each of you.
Okay.
They're literally just trying to crush you.
Okay.
Between them, like a wrecking ball.
But you,
They came
what
in
hit
like a
you
wrecking
was
ball?
one attack.
Bong.
So after me is David.
Oh. See, I don't really know what I can do because I can turn into an Ankylosaurus, but then I'm gonna fall to my death.
You'll get better.
You could turn into a pterodon or something.
Yeah, but I think those have suck HP.
Just yell, Pterosaur, terrorize!
You can cast a spell.
He's not that kind of dude.
Can swing your sword.
Do you have transmute rock to mud? No.
Have we gotten a better look at these things?
They appear like
Hit it with your weapon.
boulders that have been carved into beholders.
Boulders to beholders?
I...
My word!
Okay.
What horror!
Kurt Lehman has figured out what's going on. Okay. But Henri, no way.
So you can put it in layman's terms?
I'm certain he hasn't heard that one before.
Never.
It's one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
What are you doing, David?
Well, I hope they're not stone golems. That would not be good
I would
for us.
totally, if I were you, I
totally
would
what I
absolutely
think
have to be doing a
I don't think we
podcast
can
with that
take on
title.
4 stone golems.
Well,
You okay
No,
with
layman's
flying
terms.
towards one of those
Boulders to
things so we can
beholders.
attack it?
No, layman's terms. Because let's say
I would not recommend it. Go ahead if you want, but I would like to stay up here with
Well,
my...
we're on the same one, so like,
So we can fly
I'm
somewhere
gonna just hold
closer.
my action for right now.
Okay.
Turn into
so
a flying
Dave.
thing.
Hold your act. Okay.
All right. Well, one of the ones that are near me, I'm going to attack with green flame blade.
Okay.
Green flame.
Green flame. Let's look at dinosaurs. Shall we?
That is a 20, 23 maybe.
Was it?
They
24.
They seem to not move very quick out of your way.
All right.
Use
So
it solidly.
I'm using my axe.
Okay.
Attack.
That you gave it some
You need a-
ability that I don't
Has to be
understand.
a- Beast?
Where do I have it written down? It's supposed to do something extra against.
Sounds good. Page 324.
Yep. Advantage versus stone susceptible, whatever that means.
Okay. This would not apply here.
Better.
Okay.
Better.
I'm not sure what exactly that applies to. All right, so the first one is going to. So the green flame blade is going to hit. The axe hits one, bursts in the flames, and then the flames will leap to the other one as well. And
All right. So does the hit do fire damage and it bounces to the other one?
yes,
Okay.
so it's going to do regular weapon damage, which is my magic weapon.
All right. So your weapon goes into it, and it hits solidly, very easy. It just deflects off.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't actually hit.
No, it hits. It just doesn't seem to hurt it.
Okay, so it's a magic axe
Yep.
and does no damage.
Correct.
I take whatever you take.
Huh.
It's a slashing weapon?
That might be crazy.
It is a slashing
Jump
weapon,
off.
but it's also.
Did the arrows appear to pierce them?
It was a spell,
No.
right?
Yes. Okay.
Not gonna fall.
Oh, I commend it.
Wow, that's going to make life interesting.
Yeah, it is.
You're welcome to do it, but I'm the crazy. I'm the
His
crazy.
magic sword did nothing.
Magic
So what is the fire damage, sir?
I feel like I need to keep you alive, though.
It is.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I already
So-
did, so.
Yeah.
If you move too far away, I think it stops working.
It'll work, man. It'll work.
Because
So
they
take
fly.
half whatever you need.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'll just let me know what it is so I can take it.
Oh wow. So you need to take 11.
Okay.
And I get 11 back, right?
So the one is going to take
Oh yeah, because you can heal yourself.
15 fire damage, and then the other one will take
So you
7.
actually take it.
Hold those numbers a second.
Okay.
Now they can fly and
Wait.
smack it.
That helped. Thank you.
There you
So
go.
15 and 7? Is that what you said, sir?
Yes.
Was that a...
David, let me know when you want to jump in with an action.
Okay,
Otherwise, I will
I'll summon
skip.
an air elemental.
No, it takes a minute. You can't do it.
Okay.
Well, you could. It just would not be very wise.
Just turn into a
Yeah.
tiger and jump on one of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, clearly
a
that's
good
that's
idea.
not going to work very well because I hit it with the magic axe and did nothing.
Ooh.
So, Scott, you're up next.
All right. I am flying our Abysder over one of them and jumping off onto the beholder. And,
So which
and
beholder do you want to jump on?
I would like to jump onto this beholder.
No. You're right here.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Our beholder can stay right there. I'm going right on top here.
All right, make an athletics check.
All right.
Wait. You're jumping onto the...
That's what he said he wants to do.
Okay.
How far
Possibly
off
going.
the bottom are we?
We don't know, probably.
Well, I can see.
Hey.
Actually, no, I can't see.
He's got Featherfall,
All
right?
right.
That's
So
Maybe 70 feet.
is going to be
75% of his HP is a resource. Don't worry.
13 plus
No, all of it's a resource.
13.
So you don't land solidly, but you do manage to grapple onto
One of its tentacles.
to one of his tentacles. So
Ice
you,
dogs.
yes.
Lovely.
So
Oh,
you are
perfect.
holding on.
All right. Yeah, and then I lose my cast. So that's fair.
Well, you can still cast.
Oh, I can still
but-
cast. Excellent.
But
So-
you are precarious
Right.
on this thing.
Yeah. And then
Actually
not
advantageous.
on this one because I already got him handled. On this one,
Manhandled.
I'm gonna hit him with Sunbeam.
Okay.
All right.
Sunbeam.
You're going to waste one of your most powerful spells on this.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Not undead.
Wait, you guys said earlier, so you can't
For the
complain now.
For the
for the death
undead?
tyrant.
Absolutely.
For the death
For
tyrant.
the death
For a
tyrant.
construct?
It's a second level spell, isn't it?
No.
It's a 6th
No,
level
it's-
spell.
yeah.
It's the big gun.
Yeah, it's-
That is
big
even
gun.
better against undead.
It's totally good against
Just
them.
save that.
Right.
Save it. Please.
All right, so here's the deal. It is going. Yeah, it's for 68 radiant, and they get a save. It's a Constitution save. They're going at a 15.
I think he's playing for the other team.
I think so too.
I said to use this.
Not against
No, against the death tyrant.
So that's
The guy that gets
15
disadvantage on a
die.
saving throw.
So that's a 19.
All right.
Well, you can't get bit by the one you're on.
It's a magical axe?
Yes.
That's true. Exactly.
But was it magical
Believe
is
it or
my
not, there's
question.
one less eye to deal with. That was
What?
But was it magical is my question.
Maybe you just think it's magical.
It's true. It could be an
Someone
axe.
told you it was magical.
Axe with delusion.
Started to think. Axe of backbiting.
Ow.
All right, so no effects with a successful save.
I don't
Or is it
think
half
so.
damage on
a failed save? Oh, jeez. On a failed save, they take 68. But they are. Oh,
Half damage.
you can. Yeah, no. I mean, they don't get anything on.
It's half damage on a successful save. I read
On a
this spell.
successful save, it takes half as much
Okay.
damage and
Alright,
isn't
so-
blinded.
All right, so 68.
So that'll work. Okay.
It's D8s.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. It's 5. All right, and then one more.
I have a cup too if you want a cup.
I'm good. Thanks a lot. All right,
Well,
13,
Keto
20,
is one idea.
22, 28. Exactly 30. Takes 15.
Exactly.
Shapeshifting is going to be useless.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're better off calling lightning. Can you call lightning inside?
No.
that's a good question. It's a very
All
big
right, he doesn't
area.
have any reception.
No reception.
Doesn't have the right carrier.
Lightning,
Alright.
pick up the phone.
Right.
Huh. Well,
Thank you.
There's
You have
literally
that?
nothing you can. You mastermind?
yeah.
Can you like mastermind stuff? That's about all you probably
Most
do.
broken spell in the game.
Reincarnate? Is that
No.
Okay, your dagger returning.
I saw how useless your attack with your mighty axe was. I'm going to throw Alchemist Fire at the one next to us.
You got alchemist fire.
I have a couple of flasks.
Good call.
So you're that one. Okay.
You could totally sneak attack with that.
Oh, yeah. So I'm probably not going to get proficiency. I'm going to go out on a limb there. I'm going to go out
So
on...
throw an object. I'll give you proficiency on it.
Flame sphere.
So, all right.
I mean, come on, that's what you do. You throw things.
What's the most broken?
All right, so +5, plus... What's my proficiency? +4, 9. So AC 22.
That easily hits.
All right, what is Alchemist Fire?
These guys don't move very quick to dodge.
So like, is it 2die4? It's 2die4, right?
I think so.
Yeah, double check. Unless we want to just go with that rather than look it up.
2die4 is fine.
All right, so 2d4, and this counts as a sneak attack since I have an ally
I don't see why it wouldn't.
right in his eye.
No, I'll use sneak attack with Alchemist Fire, but why not?
I get in
But
its,
you're also using it on a construct, so what's the difference?
I get in its mouth. Is how I see this going down.
The rest of these. Oh, actually.
Yeah, rather than burning and some of it falling off.
Yeah, it
Get
goes
something like
direct
that.
into the mouth.
Yeah.
The bullet. I win a prize. Let's see, 5, 10.
You should have thrown
This
at the
won't
one
work
that
on that.
Aeson's on.
But it's awesome.
Then he would have rolled a 1, and we know how that's going.
All right, 18 points of damage.
I thought you snuck for more than that.
I rolled mostly 1s and 2s.
Empower.
He's
Sorcery point.
He's not that sorcerer.
All right, so that's one bottle one.
So, David, do you have an action?
I think so. Should I do a
Well, it's at the bottom of the order. If you don't act now,
I would do flame sphere.
Then-
just start
Okay.
burning them.
I'll do Flame Sphere on the weakest one.
what do you mean by the weakest one?
Whatever one has taken the most damage.
Okay, that would be the brown one.
Okay,
The one
well,
closest to Nate.
then I'll put a Flame Sphere on his face.
Yeah, he'll have the Abystor fly down so that they're 60 feet away.
So
Drop it on his head.
from here on
Drop it on his
in,
head.
you are now after Ryan initiative. What is the result of your spell? Does it make a saving throw or do you make an attack roll?
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet must take a dex saving throw or else take damage.
Okay, so no effect immediately, only just after it goes.
Correct.
All right, Kurt, you're up, sir.
Okay.
Did you go, Nate?
No.
Wait, isn't there the
I
if you
somehow
move the
skipped
sphere
you,
into
so
somebody's
You're
space?
gonna get to go twice.
Double check.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
gotta
look
figure
it
out
up.
what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
it up.
Because I gotta figure out what I gotta
That's
do.
fine. I'm just going to cast spells of doom.
That's not
Okay,
gonna
well,
work. That's not
I
gonna work.
greatly apologize because I squeezed you in a place that I didn't think, and therefore, when your initiative came up,
Yeah, I was wondering how it had over a 21.
So, if you ram the sphere into a creature's space, it must make a saving throw or take the
Oh, okay.
take the damage. So, which you would
Oh,
summon.
well, then he would summon it and ram it into the
Yeah.
thingamajiggy, and it would have to make a saving throw.
all right,
Yeah.
Dave, do you have a
2d6.
token there for the flaming sphere? Looks like the thing on top.
Here's
Yeah,
the
that'll do.
flaming sphere.
That's
It's a
exactly what the
sphere,
flaming
and
sphere
it's
is.
flaming.
So. To put it on the battle
Oh,
map.
I love it.
Yeah, right in his hair.
Right in his hair. Set his hair on fire, and it your saving throw
Dex.
Dex.
It's Dex, and what's your
Yeah, just have him roll. We'll see how this goes. And then we'll make up a number that's higher.
wisdom? Okay, so it's
9.
3 plus.
Was it better than 13?
Should be.
You should be, yeah.
Okay, then I failed.
It's 8 plus 7, 15.
15 damage. You guys are doing a lot of 15s here.
No. It's the DC is 15.
Okay, so what's
Roll
the damage
2d6.
then?
2d6.
So roll 2d6. Nicely.
7.
Alright, so
It's almost a 15,
alright.
which is numerically impossible.
So you can what is it that you're gonna be casting, Nate?
Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
And then moving.
Alright, so you are
He's with me.
with him, so he's within, so he's gonna get it. He's just out. So
Well,
it's
I
gonna-
was going to cast it and move.
Okay.
Follows me.
Alright, so so you cast your spell, he's gonna take the damage. Where are you gonna move?
I'm going to fly us over to these guys so they can take the damage.
Okay. So what level spell are you casting it as?
As a 5th level spell. So it's
Alright,
5d8.
5d8.
And this
So-
isn't even the big fight.
Roll up. Yes, but the more spells you use up now,
Right.
the easier my next
I like
I believe that's
I like
my
living.
point.
We have barding, and across the back of the barding on the abysser it says we break for beholders.
23.
We
24.
break beholders.
Alright, so 24. It's just automatic damage, right?
It's radiant damage. I feel like there might be a saving throw, but I'm not sure. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save for half.
Yep.
These things look rather wise.
1 and a 2 is not going to do much good.
Yeah, well, plenty of good.
Alright, blue. Nat 20. And purple. Also nat 20. It looks like my die here is the star for the night.
Okay.
So is it half for...
Yeah, it's half for
so-
pass.
Those are 12s. Alright, Kurt.
Yes. Well, there's not a whole lot of stuff that I can do that's going to hurt these guys.
Now, is that on your turn or their turn?
It's first time they enter it, or if they end their turn there, I think. Reading it, I'm not remembering.
All right. So I have to pull something out I haven't pulled out before. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Whoa, this is a family show.
Not the way you curse.
Henri extends his dominant hand and strums his lute, and a icy finger pokes the brown one in the eyeball.
Okay.
Chill touch. I make a ranged touch attack.
Okay.
He goes, dun, 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 dun. Ooh, icy finger.
You got this, buddy.
All right. Thank you. The 1 is going to be replaced with. That's much better.
There's a 14 on the die.
It's
It looks
14 on
really
the
weird
die.
from up here. I'm like, what symbol is
It's a
that?
14 on the die, so
You hit.
it hits, and it's nice. 3d8. 6 and 2 and 6, so 14
14
points
damage.
of necrotic damage, and it cannot regain hit points until the
Yes.
start of my next turn, if that matters.
Okay. All right, Nate, you get to go again.
Okay,
'Cause
so-
I screwed up.
Okay. So it's the first time on a turn, or it starts at the turn there.
Okay.
So that's when it's to make it
there you are.
saving.
Right.
And it also moves half speed when it's in the area.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to continue my spell, concentration, and no one's really been beat up. So I am going to.
Yes.
I'm just going to slap that one to try and get its attention with a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dex save.
All right. Use my magic die. That didn't work that time. I
Okay.
failed.
What is it at our level? 3D of whatever it is for it's 1, 2, 3 for 11th. So we're 12.
What are we talking about?
For
Cantrips.
cantrips. 3D whatever.
3D.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so 13 radiant.
13 radiant. Got it.
Nice. Who was that on?
This guy.
Oh, we're picking on him.
Yeah.
Good. You should.
Focus fire.
So at the start of the turn is when your thing happens and your thing happens. All right. What does the sphere do?
I think it's just the.
At the end of its turn, if it's still in there, it makes a dex saving throw.
Okay. Well, it stays put, so it's gonna come over here and pick on some dwarves.
All right, so it's not staying within 5 feet of it. So
Correct. So it'll be fine.
So on your turn, you're going to ram it in as a bonus action. And you can. Well, yeah. So now I have to figure out what you're going to do next. What does Thornwood do?
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Should have cast
Where's
Shield of Faith.
Thornwood?
All right. Nate, 28,
28 to hit will hit me.
25,
That will also hit me.
14.
That will not hit me. Well, I guess
Closer to you.
that's Shield of Faith one.
Okay, that's exactly what we want. I would like it to do.
Good point.
It's 24 points of damage,
Meep.
and then 21 points of damage.
This doesn't happen to be elemental damage, does it?
Still.
No.
Just checking.
All right. So that is a DC
It's
12
still 2 more d6 than it was.
and 11 concentration check.
So minus 24.
Well, it's elementary, my dear Arbalason.
First one's fine.
Oh, I
Second
got
one's fine.
third season.
How much damage? 24 and what?
24 and 21.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm dropping that wording bomb on you, by the way.
Yeah, that'll help. Thank you.
So the creatures descend into the dwarfs. They get some bumps and some scrapes as they try to get out of the way of the crossfire of these slamming orbs. So now we're up to Dave.
All right. I will just cast Sword Burst. Which I will reflavor as Axe Burst. So,
That's only hostiles, right?
why do you ask?
Arbalason's like right in your radius.
Do it, man. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm a whatchamacallit anyway.
How many times
Berserker.
No.
So 11 points of force damage.
11 points of
Have,
force.
blades of
They're
force.
immune to force.
Right. There's Blades of Force shoot out from me.
All right, so purple and blue.
And they should have taken another round of damage for the.
Oh yeah, could you roll that up, please? Sure.
And I am going to second wind.
It's a 9.
I see.
Ugh.
Yeah, so you used one of these.
Sorry, Dave. I thought you were done.
Here.
Oh shit. All right, getting 7 back. Oh no, it's actually better than that. Getting 10 back.
22 radiant.
22 to make a save.
Yep.
Tactically, it would be better to attack the mounts.
Blue
Yeah,
is fine.
they probably don't know that. Though.
Purple
Yeah.
is fine.
I'm going to take 11 radiant apiece.
11.
And bonus, I'm going to cast a spell that heals me. Oh wait, no, never mind. I win. That was.
So your sunbeam is still going, right? 'Cause you it's concentration.
Yes.
Yes. But I was thinking about switching on this round because it was pretty lame last.
Only because of the failed saving throw, or past the saving throw.
Then I will keep it on.
It's a melee attack spell.
It's also a 6th level spell.
It's a pretty big resource to bring out.
So
And
you're,
not
you're
use.
up, Scott.
All right.
So the first thing you need to do is make an athletics check.
2 options.
Yes.
Option 1, you can do this.
This thing is not stationary.
You can do it. Bard, give him inspiration.
Natural
20.
All right, so
Right, now-
you can.
Can he straddle it and ride it now? Like a horsey?
Indeed. All right. And I'm going to give him just a good solid stamp to let him know I'm there. Right? It's just for flavor, no
Yeah.
damage. Right? And then,
What if he sunbeams straight down?
and then I am continuing to sunbeam on him.
Well, you're sunbeaming on the brown one.
Right. That is
So,
correct.
You're
So
going to continue on him?
yes.
You should sunbeam straight down. You're like right on him. How could you possibly miss?
I'm hitting this one. I already have this guy handled. I got other plans for him.
Bonus.
He plans to rip that one's heart
gonna
out
make
with
it
one
his
of
mount.
tentacles.
All right, so saving throw
the battle against the Death Tyrant.
is Constitution, right? All right. So he is going to fail.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So that
Or is
is
it
5 and a 2. So
yeah.
And it's blinded now, if it can be blinded.
If it's undead.
No,
Or does that do anything?
that's anything. If it was undead, it would have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's even better.
Right, but it doesn't. It's because it's not undead.
Oh, well.
Although,
my G4.
What?
Look at my
bearing from what I know of the saving throws, which means it would be just a straight saving throw. Because I think this thing has advantage on magical saving throws.
Well, yeah, this thing does. Yeah.
These things, yeah.
I put my dice to the right of my dice.
Oh shoot!
What are you looking for?
I got rid of it. I was going to drop it, and now I got to look it up again. I'm sorry.
68.
All right, yeah.
698. It's blinded.
All right, and and it is blinded. That's good.
Here's
Okay.
Gates here if you want.
Enjoy not being able to see anything, you nerd.
Okay.
Ooh, that was
Man, that's
that
bad.
crap.
That's 8, 9, 15 points. Good grief. That's
68 with 15.
15 points with 68.
15. Was that an action to aim your beam?
To end?
To aim it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All
Yes.
Got him on the ropes now, boys.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, lit.
Oh, did I
yeah.
destroy him? Wow. Nice.
Arbalacin, or Aeson the Destroyer.
Ace in the Destroyer.
Indeed.
Right.
That's
Oh.
it, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So, yeah, either way, we have to get within 15 of it. So pick one.
Well done. And I chuck an alchemist fire at the bottom of the one that he's riding, like away from him. But
So the blue one.
yeah, the blue one. I figure you're cooking up something.
Yes.
Can you smell what the ace is?
Yeah, that's gonna hit. And I'm gonna count Aeson as being an ally that's adjacent to it.
He's more than adjacent.
Yeah.
That sucker.
Yep. Let's go with gray
He's going
D4s.
like this.
Rolled a natural 20 on my athletics check.
So you're balancing on my stock right
Yes,
now.
exactly.
Like all us.
Wow, I had too many ones.
Told you should have empowered that.
10,
He's out of sorcery points.
10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. 19. And also, too, I'm not adding my dex modifier because it's not a weapon. So.
David.
Which one is the most damaged out of them? Like, they're taking the most damage.
You want to make a perceptions check?
Okay.
Right. Now I am.
That's a 16.
16. You'd probably guess either the purple one or the blue one.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the purple one.
I love alchemist.
Do I have to
do
roll
have
20
two
for Thunderwave?
thunderstones.
No.
Okay, well, then I like the Thunderwave purple one.
You're gonna Thunderwave one creature.
Yeah.
You could get here and get the whole grouping.
Yeah, I can get my allies too. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for the purple one.
Yeah, if Aeson wasn't on top of the blue one, you could hit
You
the
can
tops
aim
of
at the
two.
blue one. I can take it. He's taking half my damage.
You can.
That's true.
Go for it. You gonna do that?
Is that a strength saving throw?
You guys play like okay.
Thunderwave, yes, I will tell you.
taking my damage. Feel free to hit me.
Come at me,
Oh, the
bro.
Thunderwave also has a thing where it knocks you back
Yes,
if
it's a
you.
con saving
Off
throw
your
of 5.
mounts?
15 con save.
I'm good.
Oh, with advantage. Yikes.
Do I not roll damage or anything?
Oh, you do. It's just
It's half.
Yes,
So
damage is half.
2d10.
Okay.
No, 2d8.
2d8 rather.
11.
11 damage.
David, you can also float your sphere around based on.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you can
yeah,
ram
I
your
can,
sphere.
I'm gonna
That's like
ram
a-
my
as a
sphere
bonus
into the
action.
purple one.
Oh yeah.
So you only have a move of 30 feet. The blue one's closer. 10, 20. Because I think 30. The
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
that
one,
might
the
be too
purple
far.
one might just be out of range.
Okay, then I'll light
You
the
guys
blue
break
one
the
on
brown
fire.
one?
Yeah,
Let's
light it up.
Yeah, I blew it up with my
man.
sunbeam.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Although I'm starting to think that
So
maybe
it makes a dex saving throw.
I'm starting to think Hellsworthy is maybe trying to kill the blue one from underneath of Aeson and drop him.
So it takes nothing, I think.
No, it's nothing
Yeah,
personal.
it's out of
You can
range.
drop- you can drop that.
Strangely, a thing
Scott,
lumbers.
I'll bounce
But
on
it's
its
right next to
core.
it, so
Yeah.
Blue one's now on fire. Does it take damage for like the sphere going into its area?
It passed its save.
Oh, Do I have to roll to be on fire?
No.
Not yet.
Do I have to roll to be on
You could just
fire?
shoot
It
it.
didn't sound like I was hoping for it, did it?
Do I get to be on fire?
Please.
So that was David. We are up to Kurt.
All right. Well, this
You're
was
next. Make
so
sure I don't skip
effective.
you.
I'm going to, since it was effective last time, I will play the same mystic chord and poke a chilling finger in the blue one's eye.
Yeah, take that blue one.
20
Yeah.
total. That was 14 again.
Shatter.
They're not in the right position for a shatter. I can only shatter one of them.
But doesn't matter.
Bars.
Shadow.
Cantrips don't use those spell slots.
Yeah.
I've
Are
done
these
the same
guys
thing.
Yeah.
susceptible
Being
to radiant?
facetious.
No.
You didn't see any
signs
extra
of that,
damage.
yeah. Okay,
but
I got you.
You
And
you injured the one.
Yeah,
I'm
with a
going to
rapier.
inspire you.
Who's most likely to need this?
Yeah. Who's in the most perilous position right now? And here's a little
Look at
note
that.
as to what it
Bardic
does.
Inspiration. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
I forgot to use my
Forgot to use what?
I also have Bardic
Yeah,
Inspiration.
well, you don't have to use it, but
Okay, it's my turn. I'm going to float up a bit. And direct the Abysser a little bit up. So still to be within, so I don't like them
Draw attacks of up.
launching on us and stuff.
we'll move away.
And yeah, move. Yeah, move just a little bit back.
We can swing back in next round.
And then I'll hit the purple one with Sacred Flame again.
What? Oh, yeah.
Dex check.
Yeah.
It passes.
Yes.
Are
So it
dwarves
does
attacking?
nothing.
What?
Are dwarves attacking?
Oh yeah, they went in on that
I'm
guy
gonna
and
do a bonus
they're,
heal me for 7. So
the monk did a little bit of fire damage. The tinker is looking through its bag to try and figure out what to do when its weapon didn't work.
you want me to roll up? It's their spirit guardian damage.
It's on their turn,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When was their turn?
Next.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead.
15, 18, 22 again.
And it's at the start of their turn or the end of their turn.
Start of the turn.
All right. Make an athletics check there, Scott.
You got it. All right. Now, do I need to use my Bardic Inspiration beforehand?
After.
No, you declare it after you see the die roll.
Because if it's like a 2 or something.
That will be a 7.
I think you might want to use an inspiration for that too.
I will. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
No. You should.
Well-
if it's kind of off, like I would go inspiration first for a higher roll. If you, and then hopefully it's good enough.
got your own.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate you offering it.
Yeah, I would also kick into that.
16. That's a 16
All
flat.
right. The creature has stopped moving and has begun to fall. You have an option of
Jump back on the Abysser.
jumping onto the Abysser next to you, trying to jump across to the other beholder, jump to the Abysser that these two are on, or just kind of jumping off and relying on, say, maybe a feather fall if you happen to have one prepared.
I don't. And
Try to catch a flaming sphere.
all right. So, do I get the sense that it's dead and it's
Yes.
okay? Perfect.
Yes, it is falling. It is going to fall
Is
70
leaping
feet.
onto this one an option?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
gonna
what
do.
you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're using that 16 as your die roll.
Yes.
All right.
So
And you're gonna
jumping's a little bit harder. Maybe you want to add your.
Well, I already
inspiration.
have a 16.
You
I
can,
think
but
that's
you can
gonna do
add
it.
that
Well,
bardic
there's
inspiration.
it's a calculation to it. It's not
Yeah.
a passer. The higher
It's
you
not
roll,
pass
the further
fail.
you can jump.
The further you can jump.
So the bardic inspiration will give you more of to the roll, if you were to do that.
Well, the other thing is that lower at all?
No.
Same, yeah.
So you have to go up and over to get on.
Yeah, okay.
the
Well,
song that Henri is playing is
Now, will the
Henri is
bardic-
going to make you.
the Bardic will give me
Jump.
plus DT, plus D10.
D10, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that. I'm going to roll that D10.
All right.
So I'm going to leave my 16, and I'm going to add, so
All
that's a 21, and I am leaping
So
onto him.
you do not fall 70 feet to your 76 points of damage.
Thank you. Of course I do not.
Well, only because you used that extra D10. Without that, you were about to take.
It's because I'm Asen. It had nothing to do with the D10.
This guy steals daggers and stabs them with the person they stole it from with.
Hardcore. Like the Hindenburg.
Beholder
On
surfing.
fire.
The new Dungeons and Dragons sport.
Mission 1, find the beholder.
Right.
Step 2, become Mason.
So, give me a strength roll.
You got it.
That's a mighty 4.
Is that a crack or a 4?
That is a 16 for me. Actually, I have more than that. No, it is a 16.
All right. Well, he tries to get a better position on you, and
But first round.
it doesn't work. But he's gonna still attempt to smash you.
But you used the Foxcaster 5 on him, and he's helpless.
Indeed.
Confusion.
So
Is he going to headbutt us?
that's a
You against
19 and a 27.
Interesting to see.
A 19 and a 27 to hit you.
He hits.
All right.
Oh boy. What is he actually doing? What is happening to me?
He's trying to crush you.
With his tentacles?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
That's fair.
His death tickles.
Fair.
Nate, did you bond to him
Yeah.
of all people? That's foolish. That's why Asen was suicidal.
I warned him. I'm like, you sure you want to warn me?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I'm sharing in the thrill.
I'm a damage magnet, man.
Like he almost
Wait,
killed-
did you not give me a warding ring?
42 damage.
Oh, no, everybody's...
Oh, we all have a
Man,
warding ring
that
to
hurt.
you?
All right.
Yeah, but
20
I can't cast it on everybody.
21 for me and
21
21
for
for
you.
you.
All right. Well,
He's gonna kill him.
Asen is the gift that keeps giving. Keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
All right, down to 38.
What did the beholder roll to hit?
19 and 27.
Yeah, well, 27.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the 19 would have hit, though.
Barely.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oop.
the Tinkerer goes down.
Ooh, he never even did anything, did he?
he's been fighting.
They've been fighting a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
I got my own problems.
Dave.
I'll call out, Tinkerer, no!
I will shoot a firebolt at the. You know what? Probably better not to. But I'll shoot. I will shoot at. You know what? I'll go acid. I'm going to acid orb the one over there.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
So dex saving throw.
Is that a cantrip?
Do you see?
Not high enough. 3, 11, 15.
Passed.
So he takes half damage. Take that. 3 points of damage. After I half it.
The acid slides down. Does not seem to have any marring effect.
Are you freaking kidding me?
This is just, I'm here to piss off Dave.
I'm thinking so.
Yep, it's working.
Whatever Dave does, I'm just going to be like, nope, doesn't work.
That's new immunity.
Anything else, Dave?
Nah, that's it.
I'm going to try and climb up the other one and go have a dance party with Asen.
On top of
Join me.
who else is gonna fly the Abyssder?
You got a bonus action and a move action still.
I do, but I'm not going to use them.
All right. Scott, you're up, sir.
All right. I'm going to walk my sunbeam to this guy now.
Okay, we're
right.
on to the white one.
Yeah, now he rolls with disadvantage.
Why does he roll with disadvantage?
Undead.
He's not undead.
They're not undead.
Ooh.
That's why.
These are constructs.
we were wondering.
Remember, they're all the
He
same.
needs a 15.
Dex?
No,
Well,
it's...
this one's con, right?
Yeah, it is con.
All right, so he fails.
Yes.
Yay.
Wow, that's
I actually rolled another 2 and a 5. That's what I rolled last time.
Excellent.
Well, now they're blind.
But now
Oh,
they see.
but we actually do need a DC 11 concentration check for
25.
All right. Well, before we resolve
before
that, we have to see if you're still concentrating on it.
Oh, yeah,
right,
so you just need a
'Cause you took
concentration
damage,
check?
DC 11.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, you're fine. So 25 damage.
I've got to roll my concentration.
And Asen will say, if Trisgar could only see me now.
Do you have inspiration you're gonna cash in?
Yeah, I got to cash an inspiration. Yeah, I passed. I have to keep my concentration going as well. There you
Yes, sir.
go.
Yes.
Inspirationless.
Give me all your inspiration tokens
Can I see the skag?
for the pre-fight.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Scott's turn. So Ryan, you're up, sir.
Well, I will stay to witty quip because I don't have any resources that are worthwhile.
What about your mastermind thing where you're like...
Yeah, I can give somebody advantage to an attack against it for all the good that's going to do. Which is not like let's see.
Don't you have a sword?
Well, I can perform the help action, so in attacking a creature. So attack, does it count as a spell?
It does if it's a spell, yeah.
All right. Who's actively performing attack spells? Is it just you, possibly?
Kurt did. He did.
Okay.
I'll use it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll call out Uthangar, attack it behind its eye!
Well,
Poke it in its eye, and I'm all confused which eye.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll have advantage to your first attack.
Alright.
David.
Okay,
So
so
I'll use Flame Bolt.
we're gonna
and
fly
Firebolt.
so that I can throw him with that dude.
On this one?
Yeah.
On this one.
fly near this guy.
How far can you move it?
30 feet. He can move it 30 feet.
Well, yeah, he can move it 30 feet.
So you can get to there, and it won't hurt anybody. Oh, on this one?
Yeah. There you go.
And then I'm gonna
Dex save.
throw him with that dude.
Yeah, deck save.
Alright, deck save on the purple one. 16.
Makes it.
That's a good call, Mr. Garibay.
And then
Kickstarter didn't
we
happen.
fly. He had us fly right here.
Oh, God!
We all fall off and die. And then he. What are you doing?
Throwing up that dude.
You create this long 15-foot whip of thorns.
And this.
That's a 3. Does anyone have?
I encourage you to
Try harder.
do better than that.
Okay. Thank you.
Give that to me.
This one.
Oh gosh.
My dice
Or
ate me.
not.
My dice ate me.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Both of those are down.
Don't listen to the drow.
That was a great idea. Okay.
I won't curse you with the one this time. Next fight. Let's see what happens.
Next time, Gadget.
And
Next
then,
time.
well, then we'll continue our move away from this critter. Run away a little bit. And then I will. Let's see here. You have healing word, right?
Yep.
Good. She'll touch.
Oh, and which one?
The green one.
The green one. That's white.
That's white.
It's more green than white.
I don't see any green
It's a
whatsoever.
blue dress with. Oh, never mind. It won't matter that much anyway. I don't think 11 hits.
The devil with the blue dress on?
Yeah. And I'm not.
first-
Wait. What about your inspiration?
I'm not going to burn an inspiration on this.
Oh, because there's reminders. You're right. Wise choice.
Says the one that used sunbeam on them.
Well, sunbeam, yeah, that's a real spell, but a cantrip. No.
I went too early though. That was a problem.
It's alright.
haven't so long,
I
guys.
feel good about that decision.
Got excited, man. Got excited. It happens.
That's
All right.
really, guys.
Alright,
true.
Nate.
Okay.
Opposite will cover it.
We're not going to be hit by the flaming sphere there, right? We're high enough?
Yeah,
You're high
you can fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can be high enough.
Good. So that's just 5 feet. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spell on the downed guy. He's going to get a mighty 7 hit points back. And then
What's your
I'm
ability
going...
modifier? Never mind.
3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit it with a secret flame.
That one?
Yep.
18.
Guess not. Okay, trigger my effects when their turn starts.
If you're blind, do you get disadvantage
Yes.
on saving throws? Dexterity saving throws?
You should.
I don't think so.
Well, disadvantage counteracts advantage, so I'll roll just 1. 17 that time.
Well, I tried.
Thanks.
I tried.
Thank you.
It's helpful.
It's something.
I mean, he's got the conditions right in front of him, so it's
Yeah,
easy to
that makes sense.
Okay, so
So roll the damage.
sure. Can I borrow your dice here?
Yeah. Actually, his. I gotta return him.
Okay, 10.
Actually, attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. It does not say anything about issues with dexterity saves.
Should.
It should, and I actually went with it. And
27.
27
I
damage.
get the save for half.
Purple. Not 20.
Oh,
White.
he's blind. I had advantage against it.
And this one is wisdom.
Such
Yep.
is life.
14 on the white one.
Well, I have a +3 to my stats, so probably.
More than that.
So
It's 15.
15, so yeah, 14
Yeah.
fails. So what was the damage?
27.
27. So that's minus 27 here, minus 13 here.
I'm tanking since
So-
Mark's not here. Figure I'll take all the damage.
I'm
and do all
waiting
the
for
damage.
the purple one to go down, and so whatever's going to happen to Scott at that point.
We'll have this. Scott.
The older corpses
He's
are
threatened to make a new character multiple
notoriously
times
soft.
before. He'll be fine.
Strength check, Scott.
Yes. 14.
All right, so you are in its teeth now.
Oh man, this is not good.
This one is on roids.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, no.
You die.
Oh,
He bites you in half.
not good. So 17, 19,
A natural 20.
23. So that's
Before you roll up all that damage,
Wait, we have an intervention. He gets another shot.
come on, Kurt.
When you're looking at the lucky feet.
I am looking at the lucky feed.
So it's attack rolls that you get to affect.
That's against me.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I think it is. It's against you.
Yeah. Oh well.
You tried.
Okay.
28 damage.
28, 14 for me, 14 for you.
Alright.
And Aeson cries out, ah!
DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
So when he dies, do you still take the damage?
He's just half dead.
12. So I barely made it.
Down to 24.
Ah, you're fine.
You're fine.
Alright, and then another 15 damage. And then
7 for me, 8 for you.
and another concentration check.
You know, there's got to be a magic item that lets you auto make
That's
a
awesome.
DC
7 for
10.
both
Yeah,
of
we
us.
actually.
Yeah.
It's just like it's such a
That's
nuisance.
really
Any
nice.
damage
Point
you
goes
take,
into the ether.
it's a
Yeah.
DC
Yeah,
10.
that's
So,
really
Scott,
wonderful,
you have to make
actually.
2 DC 10 Constitution saving.
All right, so actually, I'm at 18, and here are my 2 DC 10. Okay, here's the first. All right,
It's either
that's gonna be a
it
fail.
starts at 10. You
That's
either
what
do a
doesn't
DC
matter.
10 or
You're
half the
sending
damage,
it.
whatever is greater.
what's that?
You're
So
sub-
anytime he's
you
taking
stop
damage,
concentrating.
you
Absolutely,
should
yeah.
take a DC
Yeah,
10.
I figured when a beholder bit me in his mouth that something was wrong.
Hold it with me in his mouth.
You're cut off,
Guess
Scott.
we needed
Your warding
rolls
bond
for
is
that.
cut off.
Did the sunbeam get cut off?
It's cut
Yes,
off.
The
yes.
sunbeam is off.
When you're bitten by,
Oh,
it turns
well,
out
no,
when you're
that
bitten by a
doesn't require
beholder,
concentration.
you lose your concentration.
What doesn't?
Warding bond.
Yeah. Well, his sunbeam. Oh, you're
I'm
actually
cutting him
turning
off. Yeah, I'm turning off the warding bond.
I'm forsaken.
Is it a reaction to turn it off?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
You can't turn
It doesn't matter. No matter what it is, he's turning it off.
He's like, it's
You're cut off. You're cut off.
We have to resolve when he's allowed to turn it off, because it's my.
Oh, it's an action to dismiss it.
Oh, that's so good. Death by warding. Death by warding.
Who actually put Scott in the creature's mouth?
I need a picture of that. That's some good stuff.
yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
so they
That'll be
win.
poor in the after.
So they're done now.
So, Dave, you are up, sir.
Wait, was that their turn?
That was their turn.
Did they make a
Only
saving
the
throw
before's
against
going
the
on my
fiery
Facebook
orb?
page.
The flaming seer?
Playing me better than I.
That's a miss.
Yay, 2d6 damage.
Oh yeah.
So,
Every little bit counts.
That's a beautiful thing.
there's a
I
14
dropped
hit.
him right.
Yes, actually, it does.
Oh my god. So the blue one I hit with a firebolt.
No, sorry, he's
The
resistant
blue
to
one's
that.
dead. All right, the white one.
It's bluish.
It's a bluish.
It
It's
still looks
not
like
purple.
It's a
Bluish
whitish
green to me, but okay.
It has
like a
blue
turquoise.
eyes.
This is the blue one. That's the white one. I'm the DM. Suck it.
Damn it, I'm the GM. It's the color I say.
Ted, I
There's
won't do
blue
sexual
on it, so
favors
it's
to
okay.
play in this game. This satanic game.
How many lights are there?
Does the dress have gold stripes?
20 points of fire damage.
One to this one.
Yes.
No, sorry, he's
to
resistant to
that
that
one?
too.
Yeah.
It actually it's not resistant reflective. It reflects
Yeah.
it back at you.
I'll let you do the fire damage.
To something. Damn it.
Because they're
I was hoping that I could just keep pissing them
I'm
off.
pretty sure there's no way.
All right, Scott, you're being chewed
That's
on.
my best. That's my guess. You should polymorph yourself.
All right.
Underway.
Into something.
This is going to get really dangerous.
Bat,
I'm
turn
gonna
into a bat.
fireball it right in its mouth
What?
for 10d6.
Okay.
Fifth level.
Can I see the fireball template?
It's D8 actually, 10 D8.
It's the big one, right?
So it's
What if it's
eight
inside
die
something?
6 unless you bump it.
Right, I'm bumping.
Oh, you're bumping.
Yeah,
it.
he's
All right.
bumping. He's angry.
So are you?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
gonna hit everybody.
Are you trying to?
It's centered. It's centered on him.
You're centering it here.
Yeah, right in its
exactly.
mouth.
All right.
Might as well hit
So
both beholders.
you have the ability to exclude the 4 of you without a problem.
Yes, I'm an evoker, and I will exclude myself and all of my allies. No, wait. Yoink!
Okay. So all right. So you aren't going to center it on it. You're going to center it to hit both of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
not
And I'm
gonna
allowed.
get on the
Well,
next
I'm gonna bring it up. Am I allowed to do that? I am being chewed on. Do I
Yeah,
have enough
I got-
sense?
I got no
yeah.
problem with that.
Yeah, I'm an experienced adventurer.
You have an IQ of one something or other.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. What's your DC?
Speaks nothing
Now
of
I have a
pain
question.
endurance, though.
Can I get him to roll with disadvantage since I'm in his mouth?
Yeah. Because you're not emanating from him.
Okay.
If you
I
center
get
it on him, I would totally go for that.
I'm gonna do that because I'm taking him down.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. So I'm centering on me. Me.
All right. So then he's going to roll with disadvantage. Dex saving throw, and you're
This is going to
bumping
be
it to
good
level
because our
5.
release is going to
Yeah.
be
Yes. 10d6.
All
Exactly.
right.
That's what's going to drop
All
him.
right. So I have failed my saving throw.
Yes. All right. Here's your damage.
It's 5.
All right. Oh, that's a 1. So that's 7, 10, 18 plus. Ooh, that's pretty. All right. Plus. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's.
Is that a 6 or a
17? That is a 6.
Okay.
All right. So that's a 17, 18, 21. That is 39 points.
39 points of damage. All right.
He drops that and falls to
So
his
make an athletics check.
Yes, indeed.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How far is the ground?
70
feet away.
Excellent.
And you guys are still linked.
All
All
right.
right. So
16
what
flat.
are you going to attempt to do? As this thing ceases flying.
Well, it's obvious.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will. So one.
The force of the fireball is going to
blows it to
blast
the next
upon
beholder.
the
So from
Into the next beholder.
between now, did I detonate this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for between beholder flesh and flame, I look up at them and I reach out to grab the Abysdar's appendage and looking right into its eyes. Reach to me, Abysdar. That's what I'm using. The 16.
He's like,
Don't let
fuck
go.
you, you're nuts. Pulls back its appendages.
No, he knows. He knows. He's been there.
All right.
It's going to grab it right in the abyss.
So the concussive force that you're attempting to ride pushes you safely onto the Abysdar, but you take 7 points of damage to get there.
Oh wow!
But you only take 3 and then
Three
they
and
take
three.
Yeah.
No, oh, I'm sorry.
You're trapped in there with me, buddy.
How much HP do you have left, Nate?
I take what?
Hey, what
3?
kind of damage
you
is
do.
that?
3 left.
Force.
Nate, how much HP are you
I'm at 1 hit point. I've survived Scott. I've survived Shard
Not yet,
Gateway.
you haven't.
That's true. That's true.
Well, my contingency plan was because we're 70 feet above the ground, the spell ends if we're separated more than 60 feet.
There we go.
So 5 feet before it hits the ground, the spell would end.
You should have pushed him away.
So the tattooist comes in and delivers a couple of savage blows with her fists, igniting on fire that flares up the tattoos on her arms, and she finishes off the last one.
Screw spells, man. Screw them.
Well, that went well.
Still alive.
Man, I really wanted Scott to fall.
I thought it would be really good, but it was also really cool. He's been jumping on beholders and
My
living.
gosh. All right, you can cancel your.
The mage that lived.
Yeah.
You can cancel what?
Yes.
keep falling off my nose.
All right, so now as an action, I end the wording bond.
Forever.
Scott, give me that right.
By end the wording by, and I mean I cut Scott's finger off.
Yes.
And then swallows it.
Cut my finger off to get rid of this ward.
All right. Anything else in this
All right.
room except for?
Well, wait.
shatter?
What about healing?
First, I want to make sure there's nothing else that's going to move in and attack us in this room.
It does not appear that there is.
All right. And
Anything
then
else?
I suggest we land and perhaps
Rest up.
heal up. Do we want to take a short rest?
What
Or
about healing?
So does one of you guys have Lehman's tiny hut?
of course.
But of course.
But of course. No, I have Henri's pleasure dome.
That sounds wonderful. Some wine, please.
So disturbing. Can you do me a favor and cast it as we're all hovering here so we can go inside from in the middle of the air?
Does it float? I don't know about that.
Will it float?
It's centered on me.
Oh, nice.
So if I'm
Yeah.
floating, it's floating.
Yeah.
How many people
The
can go in
question
there?
is, can all of us plus our 3 abyssders fit into it?
When a
And the answer is
visitor has to wait outside.
It's 8.
fit 10 creatures.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
Yeah, when a visitor has to sit on the roof.
right.
Well, there's 4 Abyssders
Yeah,
and 8
Oh,
people.
yeah. 2 of them.
yeah. So, and 1 abysder counts as I think 2 people. So anyway, yeah, the 3 abysders, 3 of the 4 have to sit. Actually, 4 of the 4 have to sit outside because I don't want any abysder droppings on my
All right.
pleasure dome. Thank you very much.
So I'm actually going to stay outside.
I can help your pleasure dome out and summon some unseen servants for you.
Already done. Every day I summon an unseen servant. He's hanging out with me. I mean, someone has to button up my corset.
There you go.
Corsets are a challenge to.
Yeah.
Henri has a gut that nobody would know about.
All right, so land. Are we going to take a short rest?
I think
I
that'd
must
be
rest.
wise.
I was
I
thinking
must
maybe a
rest.
long rest.
No.
Short rest.
My
Yes.
compatriots, let us take a short rest. I will summon the pleasure dome and sing you a song of healing.
That sounds wonderful.
So,
Brave race.
You, no, you don't get any spells back.
so if and only if you spend a hit die, then you can also gain an additional
Die 10 or die 8.
8 hit points of damage.
8 hit points of damage.
Oh, no.
Nice.
I don't want
8 hit
Injured
points
players.
of anti-damage, undamage.
undamaged.
Well, I am undamaged now.
Wait, was it 8 points?
If
If you spend
during the short rest you spend a hit die,
Oh, yeah.
In
then
addition.
in addition to whatever hit die you spend, you gain 1 additional 8 points of healing or undamaged,
Yeah.
as the case may be.
Little do you know, I'm resistant to all types of damage.
That would be very useful for you.
That would be useful for me.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're crazy.
I'm not crazy. It worked. It's not crazy, but it works.
Sort of.
You jumped on one and started attacking another because you had plans for the one you were already on.
Can I borrow your D8s? I'm gonna need a lot of
Unfortunately, you lose your inspiration.
D8s. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use it.
Maybe.
Do I get to add my con to each one of these?
You do.
Yes.
Good, I'm gonna need it.
What is your max?
88. I took 87 damage in total this battle. So.
You're only at 88?
I
Yeah.
took 17.
I took
Well,
zero.
you weren't. I mean,
Well,
I'm
You
taking-
weren't made shielding.
I wasn't
You were
Acelin
with me.
shielding, which is a special
That's
kind of
true.
mage shielding.
That is a
and
special
I
kind.
was tanking damage. They attacked
you
me
should
several
have
times.
him
Yeah, they didn't
your-
like they didn't like being hit by the spectral guardians.
And
So
I've
they
done,
actually
like-
tag teamed them. So
like
he actually
100
took 4 attacks one round.
Like what? Like 100 and something radiant damage.
Ted's learned. He's learned from me. Kill the cleric first.
Kill the
Yeah.
cleric first.
Kill the
The
cleric.
cleric did not die.
Especially if the cleric is stupid enough to
I even took a handicap.
Why? You need to ward with
All right.
Lyndon.
Why? He's got more hit points than the fighter.
Yeah, if Lyndon takes damage, he takes
No,
damage.
Aeson and Lyndon.
He's wily.
Well, it has